Welcome back for this week's episode of Stamp Create Repeat. For this week's project, I'm going to be making these really sweet little treat toppers. I just love these so much. They have little tiny woodland campers there, and they are making s'mores, and this set is just so precious. So I'm going to show how to make these little treat toppers that you can put on any topping of any type of bag you have. I just have these cute little polka dot bags here, but you could use some clear ones. I made them customized with everyone's little name on them, and they're just so cute with the little handle, and you can fill these with tons of cute goodies. So the first one had that little deer, and the little deer had marshmallows on its antlers, and then this one has a little tiny teddy bear roasting a marshmallow, and I made a sparkly little fire there. This one here has this little bunny, and he's kind of laughing, and I made a little burnt sparkly marshmallow, and then there's a cute little fox as well. So I'll show you the products that I used to make this, and then I'll get into the process video so you can see just how I did it. So first up, I used the Your Next Stamp Black Olive ink, and I will link all of the products below so that you can find it over in the Your Next Stamp store. I used the Your Next Stamp wire snips. I also used some of the Your Next Stamp gumdrops from their latest release. This one here is the Sunset Sparkle, and I love the colors of this one so much, so I used that. And then I also used this set here, and it is the Firecracker gumdrops, and I used the blue ones there, and it also has red and white on that set. I also pulled in my jelly pens. I love to use different mediums and coloring items, so I thought it'd be fun to use my glittery jelly pens, and I used it to sparkle up that black little marshmallow there, and I also used it for the cute little fire here, and I made the fire flames nice and glittery. It's just a fun way to add some sparkle and dimension to your projects. I also used my Spectrum Noir glitter pen. This is the new Your Next Stamp Summer Plaid paper pad. I've used quite a bit of it already. I'm in love with these colors and patterns, and so I used those for the toppers for the treat bags. This is the stamp set that I used. It's called S'more Fun, and you guys, it is seriously so stinking cute. I just love all the images on it. This bunny just kills me, and it even has a little heart on his ear. I'm obsessed with this little fox. He's got two little marshmallows there. Then you've got this little guy, and he has marshmallows on his antlers. So, so cute. You get the little fire there, and then the bear, and there's just so many sentiments that you can use as well. You get quite a few sentiments on this set. You get Let's Toast, Happy Birthday, and Many, Many S'more. The world needs s'more people like you. Get fired up, it's your special day, and then there's one there on the bottom as well. So it also does have coordinating dies that you can purchase separate, and if you are getting this set, I highly recommend the coordinating dies because it cuts them out so nicely. You'll see later when I show during my process video. This is the Your Next Stamp treat topper die set, and I have to say this is probably my favorite die from Your Next Stamp. It's definitely on my top 5 list. I just love the treat topper. You can use it for all different occasions, and you get 2 dies in it. You get the main treat topper die, and then you also get that panel, the rectangle piece that goes on top, so you have a nice dimension there. I also pulled in this die, and I love this one so much. This is the Bold Alpha die set, and I use these alphabets to make customized names on the little treat toppers. You could make the treat toppers just with the customized alphas, or you could use little critters stamps as well. I just love this. It's so cute to get something that has your name on it. I know that it always makes people smile when you've made a customized project or treat bag or card that has their name on it. So I think this is such a cute set. So I used that, and so that's everything that I used for my project. So let's get into the process video, and I'll show you how to make these treat bags. So first up, I'm taking the treat topper die, and I'm going to take that summer plaid paper. I picked out 3 summery, kind of earthy tones that remind me kind of camping and s'mores. So this one was perfect with the oranges. It reminds me of fire. And so I did that one there. I'm going to cut one out on this really pretty purpley color. And it has all the stitching for you to bend it right at the crease there so you can make it into the treat topper. So there's the 3 treat toppers. Now I'm just going to take a piece of white cardstock and that other die that comes with that set. And I just love that you get that die because look how cute that is. Even if you didn't even decorate anything on it, you could stamp a little cute sentiment from this set. Something that says about s'mores, or if it's a birthday, you can just make the cutest little treat bags. Now I'm going to take these little alphas, and I'm going to take my wire snips and just cut them all apart. And you could leave them all together if you wanted, but I wanted to just cut them apart so that I'd only use the letters that I needed. So I just trimmed them all apart. I don't make you watch it. I just left this little bit in at the beginning. And then I took that leftover piece from when I cut out the treat topper, and I'm going to spell out Matt, which is my brother's name. And so you only get one of each alpha, of course. So I used each letter there for the beginning of his name, and then I recut out another T. And then I added that on, and look how cute that looks. You could literally leave it like that, and how adorable is that? Or you can go that extra step and add some cute little stamped images as well. So now I'm going to do my name, and these would be so cute for like Christmas. You could make little cute Christmas treat toppers or any occasion. And I think you could fit a lot of letters on there. You can kind of put them diagonal as well, or you could do like a short form for someone's name if they had a really, really long name. And now I'm spelling out my husband's name, and then I'm going to put his name onto the little spot here. Now I just wanted to show you, I took a piece of magnetic sheet. I actually got this at my dollar store. You can buy these. They're like magnetic covers for vents in your home. So I just purchased these. I think I got 3 in a pack for $1, and then I cut it in half, and so this is half of the sheet. And I was able to just put all the little dies on there, and now when I put this away into the packaging, they'll all stay nice and snug. I won't lose any, and I can easily find which alphabet letters I needed. And it was a little bit too big to fit in there, so I just trimmed off the side a little bit, and now it fits just perfect, and it'll be so easy to use for my next project. So I'm taking the Your Next Stamp black olive ink, and I'm going to stamp out each of the little images. I'm using Recollection 65-pound paper. So I'm stamping out the little bunny, the little fire there, the little fox, and then I'm going to stamp out the bear and the little deer. And this is so cute of a stamp set. I just love it so much, and I think it would be precious for scene cards as well. So I'm going to start out by doing my Copic coloring. I'm using W3, which is like a warm gray color for the little bunny. Then I go in with W1 and blend that out. And he just had to have a burnt marshmallow because he looks like he's up to trouble. And no matter how much I try, when I am away camping and we're making s'mores or roasting marshmallows, I always burn my marshmallow. And luckily my husband loves burnt marshmallows, so he's always happy to eat them. And I just like cooking them, so I'm always happy to just roast more marshmallows for him. So now I added a little bit of pink there. You can see all the caps on the screen, and then I started doing the log there that he's sitting on in E57 and E55, and I added some black 100 to the little burnt marshmallow. I took my black jelly pen for his nose, and I added some little white dots onto his cheeks. I'm taking some of these Stardust jelly glitter pens, and you can find these at Michael's where you can use a 50% off coupon on them. I've also seen them on Amazon, and then you can just add little bits of glitter onto your projects without having to get out glue and glitter and making a big mess. It doesn't come off, it just adds a tiny bit of nice glitter there. So I used that for the burnt marshmallow, and then I used that same wood color for the wood. For the little stones at the bottom there, I used C8, C4, and then blended that out with C2. Then I'm going to take the jelly pens again, and I thought it'd be cool to do the little flames with the jelly pen. So I used some red at the bottom there, and then I did a little bit of orange. And there's no blending needed for this, so it's just super simple. And then I did a little bit of yellow. I'm holding it up so you can try to see a little bit of the glitter. And then I'm going to do that cute little fox. So I'm going to do the brown parts on him with E55 and E53. And then for the main parts of him, I'm using YR07. And then I blend that out with YR04 and YR02. And I think these would be really cute stamps as well for the winter. I don't know why, but s'mores always makes me think of the winter too. So this would be a really cute scene card that was winter, and you could put like white snow on it. It would be so cute. Now I'm going to color in the little stone that he's sitting on in C8 and C4. And then I take the black jelly pen for his eyes and nose, and I use a little bit of R20 to give pink on the cheeks, and I use my white jelly pen just to add a few accents and some white dots on the cheek as well. And then I take my Spectrum Noir glitter pen to add some glitter to those marshmallows. I just wanted some see-through glitter, so that's why I used that glitter. And that's also something that I picked up at Michael's. Now for the little bear, I'm using E55 and E53, and I did that on the little marshmallow as well, just to make it look a little bit toasty. For the inside of the ears, I used R32 and 22, and then for the bear, I'm using E59, and this bear is so, so cute. And then I'm blending that out with E57 and E55. And then I'm going to blend it all with E53. It'd be cute too if you made the marshmallows different colors, like if they were pink. I recently saw at my grocery store they had strawberry marshmallows, and I really want to try them next time we go camping. I'm not sure if they're good or not, but I think they would be fun just to try out. So you could also make the little marshmallows colored if you wanted. Then I took my black jelly pen, did the eyes, nose, used the white one to do some accents, and added some glitter on the marshmallow. So for this little guy, how cute is that antler with those marshmallows? That is just like top 10 cuteness ever. So I just colored them in a little bit so they look toasty, and then I'm using E55 and E53 for this little guy. And then I'm going to do some R20 on the cheeks. And there's a little heart on the back of the little deer there, and I colored that in using that pink combo that I used earlier, R32 and R30. And then I just did the little bottoms of the deer's feet. And also the little tail, I used E53 and E55, and then I just put a little flick of E57 on it. Then for the rest of the little deer, I used E57, E55, and then I blend that out with E53. And I hope that you all have been having a wonderful summer. My husband and I actually just got back from camping this past weekend, and we had such a great week camping. It was just what we needed, and I just love, love, love camping. And so being back from camping, this stamp set was just the perfect crafty project to get me back into the swing of things. So now I'm using the black jelly pen again for the eyes, and then I just did some more accents using the white jelly pen. And then I just glittered up those little marshmallows on top. And I'm just trying to show you some of that cuteness, and look at all that adorableness. I just love these little critters. So now I'm just adding some white accents on the nose, and I colored in the little eye on the deer. I'm taking my Your Next Stamp wire snips and the coordinating dies for this stamp set, and I'm just trimming them apart, and the dies for this stamp set are lovely. They cut out so nicely around all these images, and it cuts all around the little s'mores, and it has like the little stick there, which is perfect. So I'm just using some Post-it note tape. You could use masking tape or washi tape if you had that to hold down the dies, or if you have a magnetic plate on your Sizzix, you could use that as well. So I'll show you them all each close up. Look how nice that cuts out. It cut out between his little legs and around his little marshmallow stick there and underneath his chin. And there is the little fire and that little cutie. So now it's time to assemble all of this cuteness. So I'm just showing again how you can put these little treat bags underneath, and you could use clear bags, any type of bag that you have, and you could just fill them with a ton of goodies. You could put popcorn in it, some yummy snacks, or what I love putting in for camping is I like to put like a little s'more mixture, and we make these when we go camping, and we just take a little bag and we fill it with Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, and then you put a little bit of the mini marshmallows and chocolate chips, and you mix it all up, and it's like a s'more trail mix. It is so delicious. If you've never tried it, you definitely need to, and it would just pair so cute with these little treat toppers. So that's definitely what's going to go in these little treat bags for making like little s'more trail mix. So I'm just going to now take my ATG gun and adhere all of this on. You could use a glue stick as well, but I just used my ATG gun, and the nice thing about it is once you put it down, it's very sticky, but you can lift it up and move it around a bit. So with the letters especially, it's good to use a glue stick, or I like using my ATG gun so that if it's not completely straight, I can fuss about with it a little bit. So I adhere that down, and then I go ahead and, like editing magic, I adhere down the other two as well. So I don't make you watch all of that, but now they're all adhered down. I'm going to take the Your Next Stamp gumdrops, and I'm taking the firecracker one and the sunset sparkle set. And I'm just going to add on the medium and small size at the bottom and top there, and it just gives it a little bit of dimension and a little bit of sparkle. And you guys know I always rave about these gumdrops. They're so gorgeous. I highly recommend them. So if you are making a purchase over in the Your Next Stamp store, definitely pop a set in your cart. You will not regret it. You'll just love adding it on your projects. Now I'm going to take this one, so I have some blue, and add it on that middle one there. Now for adding on the bags, you could use a stapler, but I'm just going to add a little adhesive on either side, and there is the little tree bag. And you can stuff it with your goodies. I just like to put them like this, and when I'm ready, I'll open them back up and add in the goodies, but you could leave it till the goodie bags are filled to put these on as well. So that was my project for this week. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you haven't, please make sure to subscribe, and I would love if you guys left a comment. Let me know what you guys are up to this summer. What are your plans? What have you done so far? And I will see you guys in next week's episode. Bye now.